Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of our Call of Cthulhu campaign. Would anybody like to do a recap?
Oh boy, there's so much to recap. Let's see. Where did we last leave off on Dragon Ball Z? Or whatever that show is gonna be that comes out later. We're still at the farmer's market. There was the Olivia and Elliot handed over the Viper to the police. We had some looking for Elliot's sister, finally found her. The gang met sweet Jonathan, who proceeded to try to convince us all that he is so cool. He is absolutely the coolest. And then we bullied him into buying goods from Sylvia and Lisette. And I think that part was good. That went really well. Hermes did not actually go grocery shopping like he was supposed to. I guess the eggplant was not on sale or wasn't good, so he ended up meeting Elliot's sister, found her, and I think Hermes had recognized her as somebody that might have been related to his incident with the Royal Flush Casino. From then, I believe it was mostly just some banter, some shenanigans between everybody, getting there. Really just making fun of this poor small child, this teenager who was very starstruck by Malcom because he found out it's just like radio. This radio announcer that he's like super into. We met his mom. His mom, Shishi's character Jonathan is actually Elliot's sister's student. So it was very awkward for him to suddenly announce, "Oh yeah, I smoke 6 packs a day." So good. He's gonna have a great time.
In my defense, I did ask him if he really wanted to do it, and he said yes.
All in all, I think that was kind of as much as I remember. If anybody has anything else, I would appreciate the step in. But I think that was it.
Yeah, that was.
I think that was a good recap.
Yeah.
Like
the last little bit was Jonathan saying that Lisette does not look like a hot date, and that Lisette looked like a mother.
Oh yeah, there was all of the banter about, "Kid, don't you know you can have friends that are girls? That's okay. We here at Call of Cthulhu support cross-gender friendships. They're very important. Please do that." So yeah, we kind of like gave him shit. A lot of shit. And Lisette, I'm surprised you didn't kill him.
Well, thankfully,
I think the only reason he survived is the fact that I was tired.
Well, he managed to gain enough self-awareness that perhaps it was not a good idea, seeing your reaction to being called a mother, and proceeded to bolt from the booth, from the stand, leaving Olivia, Elliot, Lisette, and Malcom at the food stand booth.
Having a good time.
That's right.
It's a good stand.
That's right.
Could I get collective luck rolls from the 4, please?
Yeah. I do need someone to roll for you. Okay.
And I'm
Okay.
fighting currently.
We got
You-
weird technical shenanigans today. We roll with it.
I am upsetty spaghetti that I have to find Mel's dice because my cat decided he was going to
Oh dang.
throw the thing.
Oh, good. I got a 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 32.
Okay.
I don't know if. Can you
50.
roll for him? Or for them?
Yeah, we got passes. So, as you guys have kind of taken in the comical situation of the small child essentially stick his foot in his mouth and then run away for the second time in a row. No, was this? Yes, it was the second time in a row. A young gentleman comes up to the thing. He's kind of got a knapsack on his side. He's a tall fella. He's broad-shouldered, a little bit shorter than Elliot, but definitely looks like Greaser. If Jonathan was the Wish.com, this is like the
Coca-Cola, if you will.
the Coca-Cola. Lisette, you recognize this as one of the motorcyclists. You're not entirely whether or not he is part of the Vipers is not. You've never asked. He's never said. But you do know his name is Oscar Wilbanks. And he is coming up to
Oscar, what?
He's coming up to the booth and he's kind of taking a peek.
What was that last name?
Wilbanks.
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 Okay.
Yes.
Will he bank, though? That is the question.
Hello, Oscar.
Hey, Lisette.
How is your day today?
I'm upright. That's good enough.
It is better than being on the ground.
Yep.
Or 6 feet under.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Could be worse, as they say.
Yep. And he's kind of scanning the various jams, and then he kind of picks up this little scrap paper and he's looking at it and kind of cross-checking to see if you have or if he can easily spot what he's looking for from the piece of paper.
If you are looking for something specific, I could help you find it.
Yeah. Most particular about peaches, some peach jam or something like that.
I do love peaches. Truth be told, I could eat a peach for hours.
Malcom whistles.
The sample just side-eye give a look. But I do think that we have a peach jam right back here, actually.
All right. I'll take which ones you got, and then also looking for strawberry for Maxine.
We definitely have the strawberry. Do you just need one of each, or do you need more?
Probably 2 of each. You know how Maxine does when she's on a bender.
I know. How is the motorcycle handling?
She's alright.
Fantastic. Did you get the carburetors balanced like I told you?
Give me 1 sec. We're gonna roll and see if you did. Yeah. Kind of nods. And it's like, yeah. Still.
Magnifique. Runs way better now, doesn't it? Yes.
Haha, yes. Probably will beat Donnie one of these days. If he ever shows up again.
Mm.
He kind of pauses for a minute. He kind of looks around. He's like, I heard that there were police officers here earlier. What was that about? Were you able to see?
Oh, there was quite a scuffle. I was not in the scuffle personally, but I do believe that a couple of fairgoers here handed over one of the vipers to the police.
Oh, no shit.
I am not quite sure what the fight was about, but Mal, I think, was talking about it. If you want to ask him a little bit more of the details. You see, I was here.
What?
The fight was down there.
I was Lisette. I know that you tune me out all the time, but I was literally right here.
Apologies. My memory banks, aka the session notes, just say Mel talks to Olivia about the fist fight. Wait.
Yeah,
That lady over there in the trench coat, I think, was down in the thick of it.
Trenches.
The individual, the greaser, will kind of turn to look at you, kind of size you up just the smallest bit. Like, what happened?
I don't think I'm allowed to give out information at this time.
Oh, come on. It is now just fun gossip. They have him. It's fine.
I mean, what were they fighting about?
Did I get that? I don't think I did because I think they got taken away.
Yeah. They jumped the guy because he took another guy or something.
Do you want to roll me knowledge checks?
Yeah, I'll do that rather than spending the 5 minutes staring at my notes.
Well, the notes, if I remember correctly, was the one Viper was accusing the guy in the fancy pants.
Yeah, that's what happened.
He took another one of the Vipers.
Yeah.
Like he kidnapped him or something.
But,
Okay.
We'll just make it official with a knowledge roll.
Well, I rolled a 54.
And that is...
Okay, I found it in my notes.
Okay.
So we're good.
We're good. You know what? Yes, we're gonna go with that. You remember that the guy was talking about some
Germ got it.
some
That's exactly what my notes said. They took Donnie or something.
Donnie.
They took him. They took my boy. They massacred my boy.
Not your boy, but the boy.
My theoretical boy.
Yes. So yeah, that is what you remember. If you wish to relay this information to this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna relay the information, but I'm gonna leave out the guy's name.
Oh, okay.
Just say there's some hearsay of abduction happening.
Abductions?
I don't really know if we can prove that happened, but
Elliot will pipe in and just say just some vigilante shit. Nothing important.
Hey kid, have you ever heard of a man named Donnie?
Yeah, yeah, I know Donnie.
Yeah, can you tell me about him?
Yeah, he's kind of one of the younger, newer fellas in the Viper gang, or second newest. This new guy from Detroit's the newest member.
Wait, who?
He's a bit of a loudmouth.
He's not from Detroit though.
No.
Okay.
One from Detroit's named Danny.
Oh. Okay. Is that all you know about him? That's it. You look like you ride together.
Here or there, I race him sometimes. Usually beats me though.
Have you done it recently?
Actually, no, I haven't seen hide or tail of Donnie or a couple of the other bikers. But
Okay. Viciously writing all of this down in her notebook.
right.
So I can leave myself pages of notes that I need to scavenge later.
Okie doke. He's gonna turn back to Lisette. So what do I owe you?
Just insert appropriate currency.
Alright, he gives appropriate currency.
Fantastic. Enjoy your jams.
Thanks, Lisette.
And remember, if you ever need more jam, just stop on by. You know where we are.
Yep. And then with that, he will kind of turn and kind of disappear into the crowd. You guys want to have a conversation?
So, some bikers are missing.
At least
perhaps
one,
it is not so unfounded about these abductions.
I wonder why they snatched him. Maybe you should have let the bike kid knock some sense into the other guy. Could have been a blood
I don't know
sport.
why I would do that.
For the fun of it. But it's fine if that's not your thing.
Okay.
Okay. Is it cool if we jump over to Hermes?
Sure.
I'm down with that.
All right, Hermes.
I'll think of my next action.
No.
No.
No. I'm gonna have to say hi, Tom, pretty soon, aren't I?
Well, you gotta roll me a luck roll first.
Can I use the one I rolled? The one?
No, I need a new one.
Oh, well, Jesus. Oh, poop.
Be fun.
It's 71.
1.
71? A 1 with the set? Yeah, it still has a 1. Huh? Huh?
Yes, it does. But it is technically a fail.
Well...
Would you like to push your luck roll?
How much... What do I have to roll to go to succeed?
You have to roll a 70.
I have to... Are you kidding me? Are you joking?
I'm not.
Buy down to 70.
You know what? I have a 30% chance of failure. So why the heck not?
There we go.
Sucks.
So, Hermes. You
So
are...
Beth. You said so, Hermes. So Beth.
You do hear the woman claim that you were trying to flirt with her, but you managed to kind of you like caught the beginning part, but then you managed to escape into the crowd before into the rest of it, and so you didn't get to see Tom's reaction.
I could just picture it. My body language might be cool and collected, but the inside of my brain is like, nope, nope, I don't trust her. Nope.
Whatever could you mean? But anyways, as you're kind of walking through, moving through the crowd, you do come to a bit of an open area. People are kind of sitting, they're mingling, they're talking, and you see a familiar face. At one of the tables, playing a doesn't really seem like a card game that it's like, oh, it's a very casual game of like poker or blackjack or something. Not very high stakes. But you recognize this individual as one of the bouncers at the casino where you were taken to see the royal flush. And you remember that his name is Charlie. And he's just kind of casually playing the games with another person. You only see the back of that person's head. And Charlie looks up and he recognizes you and he kind of offers you a polite hi. You know, he's not actually saying hi, but he's like the nod of hello, I spot you.
Can I not you? Okay, I want to try and word this correctly so the GM doesn't go, but
So tell me what you want your character to do, and then we'll go from there.
I want to try and, assuming I've shown Charlie my skills, give a read of his opponent and just give him like a solemn, like, you're good, or like a, without cheating at all, just giving him like, just a quick vibe check and being like, you're fine. And moving on.
Roll me a psychology, please.
Okay. To roll a psychology. That is a 53.
Yeah. You kind of study the person as you're kind of walking closer in that general area. Person is relaxed, but it does look like Hermes is going to win the round if his cards are good.
Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie.
I just, from like the behind, I just like, give Charlie a thumbs up and mouth, you're fine. Wait a little bit to see if I'm not in danger of, running into someone's fist or a knife, and continue my loop around.
All right. Charlie is going to kind of nod, and then he's going to kind of motion you to come over as he wins the hand. And like, hey, La Fontaine, come on over. It's been some time, hasn't it?
Yeah. I'm still a seldom visitor at the fort. I go see Arthur because he's the only one who can make some good old food from back home.
Ain't that the truth? Please, have a seat.
All right. Insert finger cracking noises. There it is. I was literally going through my joints going like, come on.
Oh, I got you, Jerm.
There we go. and I ask him how he's been. What's new?
It's been fine. Admittedly, haven't seen anybody with quite the talent as you have come through the doors.
You know, the Gilded Dice wouldn't have hired me other way. I'm trying to get a job at the big old Ruby, the Ruby Fort. Try and convince them, but the owner's a little bit. I actually haven't met him yet.
They'd be hard asses sometimes. Gotta go at their own pace. And as he's saying that, he's shuffling the cards. And then after a moment, he pauses before he starts dealing you a hand.
Okay. All right. You want to play, big man? I'm gonna apologize in advance in case I, but we'll see.
Please, I've seen how you play. Besides, it's a nice day. I've only seen a few of the royal flush mingling around.
So I'm guessing I was right to assume that Blondie. Can I see her from where I'm at?
Roll me a spot hit.
Please roll good. Come on, spot hidden under 70.
Would
don't
you
see
like
her.
to push that roll?
You know what? I would love to. Nope. A 0. Well, listen, dice, sir. Whoa. Thank you.
All right.
21.
It takes you a roll, or not a roll.
It does actually too, in fact.
Yes. But you look around, you do not see the blonde anywhere.
I show my little kind of composite sketch of her. A blonde bombshell that kind of looks like this.
Charlie's gonna lean in, look at it, look at you, look back at it, and look you dead in the face and be like, "That is the ugliest piece of art I have ever seen in my life."
Hey, it's not bad. I was quick, and the girl, I recognized her, and when I, offered her a card to the fort to see her reaction, she went and she said I was flirting with her. She's not my type. I prefer, non-connected to supernatural events people.
Charlie's going to give you an eyebrow raise and just be like,
I don't remember none of that day. If I remembered her, maybe I would have warmed up to her. But I saw her enter with some schmuck who had a detestable face. So it's like 2 reasons why I'm like, nah, not for me.
La Fontaine, can I level with you for a moment?
Sure.
You don't give a dame a card unless you're sweet on her.
That's fair. It's hot, okay? The heat ruined my sandwich. I had to eat a pastry. I'm still hungry. I got, I got some stuff for Arthur later on.
You have been in the city how long?
Hey Beth, how long has Hermes been in the city?
Give me a second. Did we write it down?
We've established that the last thing that he remembers is just he got to Vegas, not to Vegas, to Reno. He went to the casino. Woke up.
We will say
A while to know around, but not to be acquainted to the heat.
exactly.
So
Perfect.
like a month or two.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Like 2 months.
Yeah. 2 months.
Um,
I've been here for 2 months. Relax.
and it's a miracle you're still alive.
It's because people somehow like the charm. You know, when I have it. And I'm not, dying of potential poisoning and heat induction. Never had a trouble with my suit. And I just look at the sun going like, screw you.
So Charlie's gonna chuckle, kind of shake his head, and he's gonna look at his cards, and kind of look at you. Go ahead and roll me a luck again.
Can I roll a psychology first to try and,
Yeah.
read?
Go for it.
Okay. I'll see if I can out bluff the guy. 89. That's the elite. Can I push it? Would you allow it?
Yeah.
Okay.
$59. All right.
Ooh.
His cards seem okay.
Okay. I'm gonna roll my luck. Ooh, 27.
But more than likely, you have the winning hand. After a moment, he's gonna fold, and then he's gonna kind of look you up and down, and be like, "You wanted to see the owners of the Ruby Fort, right?
Yeah, please.
I might be able to help you out. I've got a buddy who works the tables for them. Been there since beginning days. Might be able to put in a word for you."
All right. And if you want, I could give you the card from the Gilded Die, and you can somehow try and contact the owner.
I don't think I'll need that. But I'll need you to do me a favor first.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how dirty is the favor?
How desperate are you for the money?
I'd say a solid 8. 9 if it's interesting. 10 if it's real juicy.
He's gonna kind of lean in a little bit closer. See, we've been hearing rumors about some government agents poking their heads where they shouldn't belong. And despite today's flub up, you happen to be a charming fella. Give us some news and some information on that. I'll put in a good word for you.
Well, can I point out Olivia?
That's up to you.
I point out Olivia. You know the dame in the charcoal, a nice charcoal gray trench coat. Poor thing, sweating like a cold bag. I'm tired. Okay, heat.
Sweating like a dog in heat.
Thank you, thank you, Mel.
Thank you, Midnight Mass voice in the sky.
Thank you, God.
You're welcome. Go get him, Tiger.
So you see that broad in that nice charcoal gray trench coat.
Yeah.
Well, she happens to be the person who's been requesting me for information. So if you want me to, two-way street it, goes to you when what I say to you goes to her, both of you will be looped in, and none of you will know that each other's looped into the same conversation.
Huh. How do I know this isn't just going to be you trying to pull a fast one on me?
Because I like you. And all I've said to, Olivia is and Hermes, gives with his fingers like the most teeniest amount, the amount of information I remember from that night. I haven't disclosed that it was in the Ruby Fort, and I haven't told her, nor do I plan to yet, at least, that I recognize the blondie that I showed you.
He makes the face of like, I could make a comment about your composite sketch, but I will not. I am mature. But
You
he
make
nods.
another comment on that sketch, and I will slap you respectfully.
Do you say that out loud to him?
Yes.
He kind of stares at you. Just like, wow, you're a dumbass. I can kind of see why the boss invited you in the first place. Anyways, moving topics. All right, I'll see what I can do on my end of the bargain. You
All right.
keep an eye on her. If she's got anything interesting, you know what to do.
Yep. And I'll leave my notes with my good old dear friend Arthur. And if he goes missing, at least could you do me a favor and let me know if it was you? He's good. He's good people.
I'll be the messenger for you.
And thank you. I just give him a little tap on the shoulder. Thank you.
All right, try not to die of a heat stroke.
I won't. And if you see, detestable face and kind of, gives the whole I'm an asshole, looking for a green-cladded fellow, you haven't seen me.
I didn't see nothing.
Exactly. Good man. Goodbye, Charlie.
Charlie's just gonna shake his head and just be like, wow, yep, that was an experience.
That's usually what people say when talking to Hermes. He's charming and also quite special.
Mm-hmm.
I'll continue my way to the rest of the group, slowly but surely, trying to avoid, Tom.
All right.
Do I need to roll a stealth?
No. Tom went the opposite direction. Are you coming back to the group?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He's long gone off into the crowd. So you see the group. Group, what are you doing?
I would like to use the phone. If that's okay.
All right. Go to the phone.
The same one as last time.
Phone box.
I just want to call home base real fast and see what I can get information wise on missing people.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a luck, please.
That's a 51.
That is a
Out of
fail.
40. So.
Would you like to re-roll?
No. I'm not really sure what that was for.
Well, unfortunately, you do the, the super secret, hey, I'm
Boop, boop,
calling
boop,
for
boop.
this, which, gets you into the thing. Nobody answers.
Nobody answers.
Nobody answers.
Is the police station just took the day off or something?
Well, the special path that you had to take in order to call your handler, for lack of a better word, nobody answered. So they could be off doing fun, exciting things, or he could be passed out on
Well,
the
that's not good.
Well, you
The
don't know that. All you know is that he's not picking up.
That's still not good. The okay. I'm gonna try again, I suppose.
All right. Go ahead and roll me.
Hello, operator, please.
Go ahead and roll me another luck, please.
30.
30?
Yes.
Okay. After a couple of rings, the phone picks up, and do you want to kind of describe your handler's voice? Describe him in a quick sense?
Oh no, I was calling the police station.
Oh.
Just like, hey, I sent a guy there. You guys picked up a guy, and he mentioned missing people. Can you please tell me about that?
Oh.
Give them my badge number and stuff, which is why I was confused that nobody picked up. I was like, what the why is the police station?
I thought you were
Why
going.
is nobody answering at the police station?
Sorry, I was confused. My bad. I thought you were like going to your, the rook level. I thought we were at the.
No, not yet.
Doing more secret squirrel shit.
No, we're not. No, not yet. This is still. It's not code red yet. This is like code blue.
Okay.
This is like I might have something, but I don't know for sure.
Okay, I was at a level 10. I needed to be at a level 2. My bad. So we'll just mulligan that. We'll mulligan the whole luck thing. You call. There's an answer. Basically, the person who answered the phone is like, no, not sure what you mean about missing persons.
There have been any reports? The guy I had you pick up. What was his name? I didn't get his name, but he said he was looking for a Danny or something. Donnie? There's too many D names. You haven't had any reports of missing people?
Donnie.
No. Besides, the kid's not talking to us about anything.
Okay.
It could just be, I don't know, teen hysteria. All those funky movies.
Well, I would like to put a missing person out on this Donnie person.
You got a last name?
The person you have in custody should have a last name.
Okay, we'll try and get information from him. Do you want us to?
You can also phone a Oscar Wilbanks who might be able to tell you more about the situation.
Oscar Wilbanks. It's the sound of somebody writing down the name. Sure.
All right. See, this is not my home base of operations, as you probably could guess by my badge ID. So please let me know if you find anything.
Sure. Will do.
Thank you, sir. Madam, sir.
Individual.
Indeterminate.
Bruh.
More than likely human being on the other end of the line.
Yeah, definitely not tentacle monster.
Hey, man.
And then you say goodbyes, and then I hang up.
Okay, cool.
I would just like the police, if they figure anything out in the meantime, to keep me informed.
All right, they will do so.
And then I'll go back to the group.
Okie doke. Roll me a spot hidden, please.
60, 67. We're doing very good today.
That was not a pass.
Can I reroll it?
Yes, you can.
43. I think that is.
Nice job. Looking through, first glance, you're kind of like, okay. And second glance, you do see, like, crowds of people are walking past, but you do notice that there are a couple of teenagers off to the side between some of the stalls. They are watching you.
What is wrong with the teenagers in this town? Can I wave at them?
Sure.
I wave at them. What do they do?
They just keep watching.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to them. Then.
Okay.
It's a crowded area.
Okay. Roll me a d4.
D4. So. 3.
Okay, give me one moment. Gotta make sure I pull up the right thingy. Okay, cool. So the individual, you go up to this young lady. She's 16, 17 years old. She seems to be wearing my brain is drawing a blank, but it's not a pink lady's jacket, but it's that style of jacket.
I'm sorry.
I think it's just a windbreaker.
Yes, windbreaker. I was like, it's a windbreaker. No, that's not a windbreaker. But no, yes, it's windbreaker. Her hair is tied up and held up with like a bandana.
Like a Letterman jacket, I suppose, would be more applicable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's, her hair is tied up. She has a toothpick hanging out of her mouth. And as you kind of walk up to her, she kind of raises an eyebrow, kind of in this, okay, what are you thinking what are you doing? She's not doing anything just yet.
Hi. How's it going? Lovely day.
Depends on who's asking.
That wasn't really a question, but sure. What you doing?
Standing here. Didn't know that was illegal.
It's not illegal. You seem to be staring my direction quite a lot. I wanna see what's up. Do we know each other?
No. What?
All right.
Can't I look in a
Yeah.
general direction without being interrogated?
Accosted.
Accosted, thank you. Words are escaping me.
Were there more than one, or were there just one?
We'll just say let's say one that you could get to was just one that you could see.
I will erase my S I have at the end of that. Yeah, did you need to use like the phone or something? You were kind of staring at me while I was on the like staring me down like daggers in my chest.
Go ahead and roll me a psychology.
Okay. As if 48. I don't think I can.
You want to reroll? You want to push your luck?
Yeah, sure. Screw it. That's even worse. That's a 72.
This teenager seems like she needs a pastry. She just seems like she's hangry, man.
She's a pastry? Okay.
Yeah, she's hangry.
I'm gonna pull the pastry out of my pocket and hand it to her.
What the hell are you
Do you want
doing?
a pastry? I'm offering you food. You're in the middle of a festival. Thought you'd need some food.
She's going to look you up and down and kind of back away and just be like, fucking weird.
Alright, whatever. Not my loss.
And she's just gonna kind of go the other direction of just like, okay, I thought you were gonna, this was gonna be a fight, but who randomly gives teenagers pastries?
We're at a festival.
And she's
Still.
she gone. She's like, no.
Alright, whatever. Have fun standing in your corner. Goodbye.
Yep, she has left.
I'm
Slipped
gonna
away
leave. If she doesn't leave, I'm gonna leave.
Oh, yeah, she left. She gone.
Who leaves first? No, I leave her. She doesn't leave me.
Okay.
There's a clear distinction and there's a power dynamic here that has to be maintained.
You can't fire me. I quit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I have a feeling Alyssa didn't get very much information. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the group.
Okie doke. What is the group doing?
Which
Probably chatting up Sylvia.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Glaring daggers at Mal.
All right. I'd say at this time, Hermes has appeared in eyesight.
Delightful. I guess this is just where everybody comes to sit during the festival.
Look, Lisette, I'm a paying customer. I bought things.
You are a paid customer.
I'm standing off to the side. I'm not in the way of the booth. Other people can come and shop your wares, peruse. Me being here and talking to Sylvia is actually good for business.
Is it?
Yeah, it makes you look like you're a busy booth, like there's something over here worth buying, which of course there is. I mean, look at all of this. So excited to eat this
say it,
jam on
Mel.
toast.
It is a good thing you did not dig that hole any further.
I mean, not like I have to dig it very deep, short.
That is true. I am glad that you are finally embracing some of the perks of being as small as you are.
I'll get back at you when I come up with something.
I'm back. Hello.
Welcome back. You're looking less pale.
Did you get some water,
Oh shit.
stranger?
I will take that as a no.
I just did.
Good.
Fantastic.
I don't need you passing out in front of our table.
Does not look good.
What have I missed?
Oh golly, what haven't you missed? There was a fight. Somebody got arrested.
Oh, juicy.
What else? Lisette was making eyes at some motorcycler.
Making ice. No, that is Oscar, one of my other customers at the shop. Funny thing, he was talking about how some of the Viper members have gone missing. So it seems like we may have a little bit of a mystery on our hands.
That or they're all getting arrested. Maybe swept off to some secret government conspiracy place. Getting brainwashed.
That would be quite a shame.
Alien suggestion. Brainwashed by the government.
Do I know the Vipers have we gone through this?
Roll me a knowledge check.
Knowledge.
Knowledge, if you will.
Knowledge.
Not the knowledge.
The forbidden cannoli.
Such a shame to hear about Danny.
37,
Donnie.
yes. You in reference to like the stuff going on today, yes, you know the Vipers. Outside of today, you do know that the Vipers are one of those gangs where it's like if you have the money, you can get all sorts of information. They usually show up all over the city. Mostly teenagers. There's a couple of older members. There's like a little tinkling at the back of your head that you vaguely recall seeing or hearing mentions of talks about vipers. And you remember a conversation that you had with an old man when you got out of that back alley of the Motel 6 when you were trying to get information on the Royal Flush.
And what is that information?
I hope I sent it to you. I hope it's not a case of, oh, I didn't send it to you but I thought I did. Give me a second.
Momentary information looking scenario.
Aha! Let me do this. There we go. Send it.
I was told by one of the older casino-goers. Okay. Oh, I'll keep that for myself. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much, Beth.
You're welcome.
Well, that's strange. If I recall correctly, aren't they mostly teenagers?
I mean, what else are the youth to do in this town?
I can
Drink,
name bunch.
if possible. Well, I mean, they can, but not legally.
Smooch out in the cinema.
This is true.
Pranks.
They're
Theirs. I mean, what else is there to do as a teenager? Go to those sock hop things.
so they've been. There are a few that are missing.
That is what Oscar is saying.
I mean, it makes sense that we've just known about it because usually teens, especially those that are considered delinquent, and I raised my hand. I was like, I was one of them. If they go if they go missing, usually it takes a long while before they start talking about it. And if they have a reputation like ye old vipers, that time is, tick, 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 takes a while.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
Essentially saying that
If they're troublemakers, people don't go looking for them because they're glad they're
Okay.
gone.
so it's normal that this is
That seems
quote unquote new information. But
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. That is definitely bizarre. And I missed a fight. That sucks. I would have loved to have thrown an egg or popcorn.
Sylvia's gonna be like, well, you almost missed another fight, too. The big fella over here almost knocked his future brother-in-law's head clean off.
I point towards. I've never met Elliot face to face.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, he was
hi.
kind of in the area when you were flirting with his sister. The
I
flirt,
haven't
not
been-
flirt.
The not flirt. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hi.
What was perceived as a quote unquote flirt?
I'm sorry. What was framed as a quote unquote flirt by the suspicious blonde person that Elliot knows as his sister. I formally introduce myself to Elliot and say, by the way, and pull out the business card for the gilded die. This is what I handed to. No, hold on.
You send
The one for the ruby fort. This is the one I handed it to her.
So, sorry. So Elliot's just gonna stand there and just look down at Hermes, and
How tall are you?
did not specify. I don't think. 6'5", sure.
Oh, we're just you're 3 inches taller, so whoa there.
Perfect. So I'm just gonna look down. I am also extremely large, so I'm just gonna stare at you.
And I flash a ring.
Elliot, do you want to roll an intimidate?
Oh, you read my fucking mind.
And Hermes, roll me that psychology.
I want to try and convince him that I wasn't flirting because I told him the truth.
That's a 1.
That's a 1? I'm sorry?
Yes.
Unfortunately, Hermes,
as
you open your mouth to be like, no, wait, you just get this unending doom of, man, my foot's not going to taste great when it's shoved down my throat. I need to be careful about this. So I will let you roll a persuade, but it will be at disadvantage. So you'll roll twice, take the higher. Or take the higher.
I have to beat a 30. Fuck.
Don't worry, I believe in you.
Do you though?
Maybe.
Son of a gun. I need to go into my stance. My anxious stance. Okay. Don't kill me now.
Okay, we got a 19.
Please roll well.
84. We gotta take the 84. So
why is it that I'm like, trying to tell the truth and be a nice person, it's like no.
Nice be rude like that. Elliot, you don't believe a word. You're not going to believe a word that comes out of this man's mouth. So, Hermes, you can go ahead and say whatever you want. But, Elliot.
Hermes just goes to open his mouth and be like, you're dead set on whatever you're believing. So whether I tell you the truth or a bold-faced lie, it's just going to be the same for you or yours. So I'm just going to go and takes a random corner in the behind the booth to like be able to look at everything but not be seen, and just goes and sits down.
Before you can even do that, and you said,
Cool.
and you mentioned like I'm dead set, I just look at you and say, you can still try. With like the slightest hint of a fucking smirk.
Can I try and vibe check him? If I try and speak, he's just gonna punch me.
Roll me a
No,
psychology.
I'll come up front and say no, I won't.
Let's see what psychology says.
Like, I just want to get like should I even try to tell him the truth?
75. Do you want to push?
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, don't fail me. But
do you want to spend your luck?
Do I regain the luck points, or it's gone forever?
You can regain them.
I can regain them?
Yes.
I will use 6 luck points. So I am below the score by 1.
Well, no, you deduct enough to hit it, so.
Oh, enough to hit it? Then I reduce it by 5.
Yep, you just lose 5.
I don't like robot dice. Like, respectfully, Eldritch Bot, I love you. But at the same time, my babies, they pine for me.
Oh, I'll just say it outright. Hey, Eldritch Bot, fuck you. Fuck you.
If I roll 2 100s in a row, I'm blaming you.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you're not supposed to anger the dice bot when it's being this way.
Hey, Dice Bot, you're a coward. You can't roll good. Fuck you.
Oh
I'm gonna roll bad. It's gonna be Flower's fault.
Such
You heard it here,
insolence.
folks.
Well,
Anger the dice, you'll pay for it. Come
in
on.
the meantime, you do pass the psychology check, so you do get the vibe that while he does look like he can knock your block clean off, he will not do so unless properly provoked, or if your name is Tom.
Look. I'll do a long story short. I'm from New Orleans. I got an invite to come to a poker table. The poker table was like 12 layers of funky. I do not remember anything of that night other than I went there. I woke up in an alley with, points at everything on him. Plus, like, a change of clothes at home. They were at least nice for that. And I went 2 months with recollecting about this much information. The one time I get a flash, I nearly, threw up after being okay for a few hours when I saw your sister, because I recognized her from that night. And I wanted to give the few cards of, and I flashed the name of the Ruby Fort. This, because I believe this is where the poker table was, to see if she'd recognize me or recognize, the card, if she went through the same thing as me. But what she did was she kind of said I was flirting with her, even though the fact that I remember a brief vibe of her being there, even though I'm not sure she was actually there. Yeah. I was falsely accused of flirting. I don't even know her. I am too confused why I can recall her, even though I've never met her. You know what I mean?
And you never told me this?
And I don't believe a word he's saying, right?
Can we actually pause for just 1 second? Dog needs to go outside. Okay, cool. We're back. Cool.
So,
Recording. Olivia, go ahead and roll me the listen so we can
Okay.
see if you can hear.
46.
really quick, I don't believe a word Hermes is saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
46.
You pass that listen roll. You hear that combo.
And Olivia definitely does believe everything he's saying.
Yeah.
So while Hermes is going, I just stand there. I'm just standing there, but I raise an eyebrow when he mentions waking up in an alley. And when he's done, I just look at him and ask, "Woke up in an alley?"
Mm-hmm. Pulls out something like a little memorabilia from a Motel 6, and then a key.
I wait. I just stare at him for another moment, remembering what he said, like about the card and like how Miss Ellen took it as like a flirt. And I just look at him and say, "I think it's good you woke up in an alley."
And how come you never told me this?
Can I stealth away immediately as I hear those words?
You
I
know what?
acrobat away.
You need to do that at a half difficulty. So let me go check the math.
At a
So,
half difficulty?
yes.
I need to roll like a 2.
You need to roll a 17.
I he disassociates and just I mean, nice, but
That is a failure.
just
You want to push?
awkwardly facts. I'm not gonna take. He will just fully visibly shut down and back up to the corner booth so he could still see everybody and be like part of the conversation without being part of the conversation. Just like
You'll need to roll me a luck first.
fully. Yes.
You gotta roll me that luck first.
Do I have any other?
No, you need to roll the luck to see whether or not you fall into somebody's booth.
Oh yes.
You
Can I grab
barely
him?
clip the edge of Sylvia and Lisette's booth as you're backing up trying to escape.
Watch it!
The face.
You break it, you buy it.
The face is. You could almost read from ear to ear. Nope.
You okay?
He keeps backing up and eventually just like he just keels over like a shutdown robot, just like no.
Can I grab him?
Yeah.
Do you have a tie? Can I grab his tie?
Sleight of hand.
He doesn't have a tie, but he has a lucky poker chip.
Grab his arm or something.
Clothing. Sleight of hand it.
So that's not going to immediately break when I grab it. 10, 11.
Alright, so an 11. Do you want to spend your 1 luck point to...
Yeah, I'll do that.
Sounds good.
Does my luck percentage also go down when I...
The percentage... No, the red bar does not.
Okay.
Its formulas are weird.
Yeah, I don't... It's not really affected by anything. I just have it equaling 0.4, which is my luck. So I don't know. I'll have to talk to Fleck.
Yeah. So you're able to grab him and have a hold of him. Hermes, You got caught. You are not moving backwards.
Why have you not told me this?
Because I have yet to confirm, and I didn't want to give my lovely informant demander of information false information, and I wanted to confirm.
Well,
Informant.
confirming is my job.
I wanted to
I would like to
do
know anything and everything.
that.
Can we hear this, Beth?
Yes.
I would say, yeah. I don't. Just
Yeah,
care.
given the
That-
fact that he almost knocked over the booth, the table, you guys
I
have.
don't like this.
Mal is giving the bombastic side eye.
Well,
They
since,
both are.
since we've gotten this far, now you know. Anything you know, I would also like to know, please.
I kind of like
This is why we
very
keep you on payroll.
pay. I haven't been paid
Yeah,
yet.
because you didn't give me any information. That's why.
Literally literally opens, like, flips through and points at the page of things I've told you. Yes.
Okay, fine.
Oh, that's information.
Olivia gives him like $2.
Can I
Two
have,
currency.
At least
can I
three.
have a moment, Beth, while they're having this discussion, where Mal is like next to Sylvia and kind of like arm, like hand on her arm, giving it like a little shake, like, I told you, because she has picked him off of the bar floor talking about government conspiracies and how he was detained by the government.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he's having a moment.
Yeah, as you're doing
He's like,
that.
I'm trying not to freak out and make a scene, but
Yeah, and you can just see her kind of pull out like a dollar bill and just handing it to Lisette as you're shaking her arm.
Are they betting?
Could not confirm nor deny. Anyways, back to the action.
I will very gently, like, he feels a little overwhelmed of, like, fully failing trying to convince someone not to hate him for something that isn't true, to
Nice.
Olivia going like, he very just like kind of, I want my bubble for a second, pulls up a little beautiful, nice ruby red card. On the other side of it, it says in a nice lettering, the Ruby Fort Casino, and hands it to you. And there, I think. I'm not sure. You know, like my percentage of like, is it there is like at a 5-10. So I didn't. There's a lot of casinos in like Reno and Vegas. So who knows? I wanted to at least narrow down the field. Yep.
Okay. Thank you for you gave her a card, right? I didn't misunderstand that.
No, you didn't.
Okay. Thank you for the information, Hermes. I appreciate that. Please do not keep information like this from me. If you would like, we could go look for it together. If that would make you feel better.
Can I
If
get
you'd
a
like to
pastry
be
first?
hopeful, what?
Can I get a go? Can I get a go pastry first? Wow. Can I go get a pastry first to kind of like ease the tension over here?
She pulls out the one that she had before in her pocket and gives it to you.
I already ate that one though.
No, this is
Oh, you did?
the
Oh, well, then I
different-
didn't have it with the girl.
It's
Oh,
a
well.
that's
It's
just it. It's a pastry of what is that?
She accidentally did.
Thing.
She accidentally did a
Pastry of
duplication glitch in her pocket, and she made two.
Man, if I
How
wasn't gonna
dare
have you roll
throw that while
Constitution
walking
save,
off
I'm gonna
of a
have to
cliff
roll
and
it
press
now.
the end?
To justify that to justify that, like, you know, timeline wise, I only like snapped half of like an eclair or like a flat, like, you know, like a dessert like bread, and she had the other half.
Works for me.
Yeah. And like he quickly just shimmies to the nearest booth, buys the like sweetest, like most homely pastry, and just very awkwardly shimmy waddles back and starts quietly eating in the corner as he's ashamed.
Does this card have an address on it or anything?
Oh, he's back with you guys. He literally just like shimmies away for a second.
You
And
gave
then-
her a card. I believe.
Oh, never mind. I heard cart.
So the card
Sorry.
is,
You know, look at my pronunciation.
it's basically the, if I'm remembering correctly, when you described it, when you gave the card to Ellen, it's basically the casino branded playing card. Right?
And it is. Oh, can I describe it again?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's this beautiful, very elegant ruby red like playing card. On the side of like the where the faces is not, it's this like fractal pattern of a like ruby gem, and on the inside it is a random card, so whichever one you'd like this, let's say the seven of, I have the seven of clubs and I give it to you, and over top of it is a nice wine red beautiful font that reads the Ruby Fort Casino. It almost looks handwritten, but when you look at it closer, it is clearly like, you know, printed onto it.
Yeah. It's very intricate and elegant.
It's nice.
Basically, if you showed the card to anybody, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's that casino down that way."
Okay,
It's
so I
that
know where you're
casino
discussing.
with mostly red coloring.
You'd be shocked. But anyways, yes, that's the card.
All right. Well, Hermes, my offer's still on the table if you'd like to come with me. At any time.
Can you give me like 1 second? Can I just like think to myself like over there?
You can have as much time as you want.
And I quickly write something down in my book, close it, open it again on another page, and come back. Sure, yes.
All right. Sorry, I'm going through notes right now. Give me a second.
By the way, does Sylvia sell honey? Is that what I understood last time?
Yeah.
Can Hermes very sheepishly waddle his way to Sylvia and ask for some honey?
Yeah, as long as you got the money.
How much currency is it? How
Insert
many
currency
units?
here.
I will give insert currency here.
Yay.
Take it.
Nice.
I'll take it. I'll take another one, and I'll dip part of my pastry in it and just.
Sheepishly. I mean, you given her a show. In front of her show.
Do I get a discount?
No, absolutely not. You're
No.
lucky you're not getting double charged.
Hey, at least I was like nice and not a pain to the people, like, you know, Mal. I'm trying to divert as much of the awkward. Hermes is just like, no, too awkward. But yeah, that's all for me.
Alright. Anything else anybody else is doing?
I am watching a man cower and eat a pastry.
Ooh,
This is entertaining for me.
Elliot continues to glare and think angry thoughts.
Mal is probably quietly rambling at Sylvia, honestly. Just like, you see, it's just like I told you. Just like I told you last Tuesday when we were at the Veterans. At the VFW.
Remember your rant at the VFW. Everyone remembers your rant at the VFW. It is fine, Mal.
The government is everywhere. They're coming for me, Lisette.
Of course it is. Woo. He's the big United States man. Woo.
You say that when Uncle Sam fucks you over, Lisette.
That would never happen. Uncle Sam is a man.
Men are really good at fucking shit up.
This is another truth.
I know, I'm full of them. Can you believe it?
You are full of them, albeit not as many as there could be.
No, fuck off, Lisette.
No.
I don't have anything else that I really want to do as Mal here at the farmer's market today.
All right. Olivia, Elliot, is there anything you two want to do at the farmer's market? Or any other things you want to wrap up here?
I don't think so. Unless somebody calls me back, I don't believe anything. I want to do.
So far, so what do we have so far? We have a weird, creepy resort thingy. We have potential missing teens. And that's kind of it so far.
Technically the royal flush.
Oh, right, and the
Yeah.
royal flush. So those are our leads.
Those are our leads.
Would you guys like to do a small time skip?
I
Sure.
think that would be good.
Man,
Yes.
Okay, we will do
I didn't know what you wanted to do.
or a couple day time skip.
We could meet at a breakfast cafe.
A diner?
The Cafe Le Mound.
No! Get out!
Yeah, probably just a dining.
Cafe is called Meow Diner.
Le Meow.
I like Cafe Meow.
Cafe Meow.
Yep, just a little mom and pop breakfast diner. The owner really likes cats.
Yep. I got this big. There's pictures of this big fat cat wearing a little bow tie,
Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
god.
little mustache.
Does he just sit on the like stand when you come into the store? He just lives there, judges everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hell yeah.
Health code. They're not happy
It's
with.
not really a thing in the 50s, I didn't think.
We'll just
Like, not at that point. Like, not at that level.
we'll say that there's been some complaints about a cat in a food establishment, but at the same time, do you really want to be the dick that shuts down the Cafe Meow?
No.
Le Meow.
Le Mao. So, yes, the cat is the star of the cafe. He just kind of sits wherever, judges wherever. Who would like to go first describing what they're doing in the Cafe Le Meow?
think despite their bickering, Lisette and Malcolm get coffee almost every morning.
Coffee and cigarettes.
Yep.
Yeah, oh my god, I suppose that would work out really well because I'm getting off work and you're going to
work.
So we meet before I go home and crash the fuck on my bed. I'm so tired.
Has the Midnight Mass have had any fun spills about the misadventures Mal currently has? Or
No, not yet. We gotta get more. It's all speculation. There's no real juicy stuff yet.
sounds good.
Okay.
Olivia.
Hold on, wait, I gotta. Yep, sorry, I gotta write this down. Sorry. I would think Olivia would invite Hermes to at least get something before they go to the place with the thing.
Okay.
I don't know. She might invite Elliot too because he was pretty helpful during the whole kerfuffle that went down.
Is that what we're calling? Is that what we're calling everything that happened after that?
What?
I don't know. Threatening a guy, just intimidating Hermes.
These are
Is that helpful?
He was helpful during the situation that he was helpful for her.
Fair enough.
The Viper fisticuffs that occurred.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'll probably just go then.
All right. Hermes, do you show up for your coffee date?
It's a three-way.
I hear Elliot is being invited, and Hermes like, I don't feel like it. I'll go, but I won't like it. And actually, we'll leave from the Ruby Fort, having went to see his friend and Charlie every day to kind of get more feel to it and also say hi and pleasantries.
All right.
And as like Elliot and Olivia arrive, a while later, probably the last one chronologically, Hermes just big gulp strolls in with all the cool he can muster that day.
Sounds good. Roll me spot hiddens. Or are you guys sitting together? Actually, no. Roll me spot hidden Hermes.
I do. I like the idea that we're sitting like booth to booth.
I would love that Hermes doesn't fails his spot hidden and just keeps walking like, oh, they're not here yet. I can keep going.
I can pick any booth I want.
Yeah, no, I immediately just sense intimidating presence and go, he's here.
You see him. You see Olivia. And then in the next booth over, you see Mal and you see Lisette. Mal looks like he's about to crash, but thanks to the power of coffee, he's going to make it.
Coffee and cigarettes are a hell of a drug.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just the radiant joy from
Blowing.
blowing.
Oh.
Yep.
glowing or glowering?
Yes.
Glowing?
The answer is
Glowing.
it's both. It can be.
We're on good speaking terms today. It's coffee hour. That's our sacred truce hour.
It is, as you say, holy ground?
Holy ground.
The neutral
Did
ground.
you get the egg Benedict again?
You know I did.
Yes, I assume that those two are probably just eating like eggs and pancakes and stuff.
Well,
Big
thank you
cup of
guys for
coffee.
coming. I guess we'll order coffee.
All right.
At least Olivia will order coffee. And some toast. Toast, egg, sausage. You know, the works.
Okey-doke.
While I consult with my two boys over here.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh. Are we having a
So,
there we go.
hello.
Are we having
Hello.
okay.
All right.
For a half second I was like, oh no, technical difficulties. But no, we're okay.
No, I was trying to give them a little room if they wanted to talk or something.
Yeah, I've ordered. Elliot's ordered a coffee too. For the
Hermes
sake
probably.
of sake of flavor, sorry. I'm sorry. For the sake of flavor, Elliot just has a black eye. I will not be elaborating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hermes probably flags down. Hermes and whoever works at Meow that probably knows Hermes. Like they both look at each other and they're like, the usual? Yeah. And it's like a nice waffle, a little bit of fruit, and a nice tea. Very like goes in cool, calm, and collected, looks at Elliot for a second, and back to a foot tall. Just be quiet down.
Beth, did anyone get back to me in the day or so?
Over the couple of days.
I was looking for reports or anything.
Nothing really in the way of reports. The officer does mention that the Viper's bail was posted, and so before they really could have a chance to really grill him or bribe him, somebody picked him up and paid the bail. And away he went. And
All right.
Yep.
And
away he went. They don't really have much other information.
Okay, boys. Where would you like to go? I have marked down that casino and the business place. I thought it was business place, but isn't business place. The Pleasant Views, I believe.
Yep.
Which that old guy worked for, right, Elliot? Correct.
Elliot will think for a second. Yes.
All right.
It wouldn't be a terrible place to start.
Okay. Any thoughts, Hermes?
Not really.
Okay.
You look to where you're about to address him, and you see that he's fully eyes staring into the depths of one moment of his tea. I just need of his tea, and like he's fully aware that the conversation is happening. He's fully tuned in. He just part of his brain is just elsewhere.
Oh, sorry.
You doing okay, bud? Do you feel bad about yesterday? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I was on my game. Instantly after I finish that phrase, I look at Elliot and go, and by game, I mean, my cool shrinks back. And I'm very ashamed of myself. Sheepishly eats waffle.
Elliot just takes a sip of the coffee and side eyes, but says nothing.
Well, doesn't seem like there's any harm done. If there was, he's not voicing
yet.
it.
Not yet. But no, there's some interesting leads wherever we go. What seems like the most hottest lead? Is that what you federal folks say?
Well, something like that.
What's the hot? Wait, hold on.
What's
What's the
hot
hottest
one?
lead? What's the hottest lead, agent?
Does he like
Viper?
puts on sunglasses?
Fully? You don't even see it for a second. He fully just like glasses.
Well, you did give me the card for that casino. Or was it 2 casinos? There's that
Yes.
one. We could look out Paradise Park as well for that guy who must work there because he was working the booth or something yesterday.
For the asylum, it was a little girl.
Well, yes. Pleasant Views, there was a young lady.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what was the guy that got in the fight?
Probably a rich douche.
Did we? Hold on, let me double check log really quick. Did you actually get any information from him, or was just?
He really didn't want to talk. I assumed he was at the booth. But
No.
I think if I remember right, and by we I mean Olivia, got his name and like the general, this is who I am.
I have.
But like not really a ton of information outside of like this degenerate just attacked me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have Sounds of a Fight, Viper fighting a well-dressed man at Pleasant View's booth, and then
I have
Superman random attack is what I have written.
Okay.
I have
He's
businessman
Superman.
v Viper.
We will say that the guy was kind of not all there due to the fist fight and getting jumped, but taking the context clues of like, hey, the Vipers were around that booth wanting, very much seeming like they were going to start something. And given that the fact that there was almost a fight, before Mal shut it down. And then there was the fight with the old man. There was gonna be a fight involving the Vipers and whoever was near that booth. It was just a matter of when.
I mean, she's still linking it to Pleasant in her mind because if what you said, it happened around it, so it's kind of like association.
Yes.
Well, that's what I got. Nobody got back to me, really. Well, they did, but I guess they let the guy go without questioning him. Oh,
I thought Beth had said that they had tried questioning him, but he just didn't talk.
And
Yeah.
his bail was paid.
well, they clearly didn't do their job well.
They're doing their best. They're a little fucking busy in Reno. All the random hooligans, all the
What?
random casinos.
Let Olivia be upset that she didn't get any information from him.
This is just
Let
the disembodied
let
voice of
Olivia
this
be a
guy.
selfish federal agent.
Say it again.
Let Olivia be, federal agent who is upset at little law enforcement.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What use are they doing anything? Well, Elliot mentioned Pleasant, so I guess we could check that place out first. Thank you for meeting me here, by the way. I wasn't expecting both of you to come, honestly.
Elliot just nods.
And I guess we'll eat.
All right. Lisette, Mal, is there anything you guys would like to talk about, discuss? Try and listen roll to see if you overhear.
I think, yeah, a listen roll would be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I roll like a luck or something to see if anything like weird happened while working last night?
Oh,
Um,
30. I just passed my listen.
Okay. Lisette.
I heard it.
Okay. So you guys hear the conversation. Sure. Roll a luck and we'll see if there was anything funky that happened overnight.
Was there a raccoon in the trash can? No. Damn.
What was the luck?
90.
No. There was no rack.
Mal, this place that they are talking about over there, it does sound a bit like a mystery that is possibly up your alley. Perhaps we take a vacation today and we offer to trade along as, I don't know, some sort of support. Maybe we find something for you to have a good story about.
He's gonna like grab his coffee. He's gonna do a little sippy. Then do a yawn. Like the biggest yawn. Just like, aren't you feeling generous today?
I mean, your last story had a bit. It wasn't as good as it could have been, I think, and perhaps this is something to
No,
revitalize
you're
it.
right. It was awful. Just like slumps onto the table next to his food.
That is just the tiredness talking here. Perhaps, like I said, this is a good opportunity for another show. Tell you what, I'll even go with and I will be nice to you until at least 9 o'clock.
Give me till after lunchtime and you gotta do.
Fine.
Hell yeah. I'll even put in a good word for Sylvia for you.
Mm,
Not that you need it. She's head over heels for you.
I would hope so.
I mean, you did immigrate to America for...
Like I said, I would hope so. Anyways, we should probably introduce ourselves and offer our tag-along services.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
When
No.
Mal yawns, Lisette yawns. You
Oh, you do care.
No, that is not what that means. You know I am a sympathetic yawner.
You keep telling yourself that, Lisette. Kind of like straightens up a little bit. Are you done? I'm almost done with this.
Takes one good last drag and downs the rest of her coffee. Let us commence.
Alrighty. Ladies first.
Good manners always. Essentially, she'll just turn around in her booth. Good morning. How nice to see you three again.
Good morning.
I heard that you are going to investigate the pleasant thing. What is it? What is it
Pleasant
called?
views.
Yes, pleasant views. And it sounds like that would be something up our alley, if you don't mind having
Some company.
some tag-alongs, I think is the word.
Yeah, sure. Do you happen to know anything about this place before we go? Because I'm from out of town and I don't know too much about.
I would like to make a knowledge check, please, Beth.
Go ahead.
Same. 15.
All right. And
I'm too tired. Brain empty.
all right. Lisette,
I'm too busy thinking about how I wish I would have smuggled some of Sylvia's jam to eat on this toast instead of Lamal's jam.
I was gonna ask if she brought any jam.
Said? No. Didn't bring
Yeah.
any jam.
It would be a good thing to bring.
Lisette, you can recall that Pleasant Views is kind of marketing itself as kind of a wellness health spa kind of situation. The advertisements for it have not been super obnoxious in your face. But they've been there, but they've not kind of done a lot of work regarding marketing and stuff. So nobody's 100% sure what it is outside of word of mouth. Supposedly it's a really nice place. That's about it.
Truth be told, nobody really knows much about it. We know that they've been here for a little bit. I know some people say that it is allegedly very nice, but I don't know anybody who has actually used their services.
Mysterious.
Say they are a health spa. But
Well-
truth be told, every time I see their booth at the park, I get a little unsettled.
Okay. Well, if it turns out to be nothing, maybe I get manicure or take a
Perhaps.
steam.
Oh my gosh, Lisette, we can get a massage.
We could.
You could get your nails done. Your poor hands need it. Look at them.
You could get a facial.
Lisette, we both know that a facial won't help this.
Come now, Mal. There's good structure.
You can't talk about my face like it's a house. It doesn't got good bones in it, Lisette. There's no salvage in this.
I am just saying that there
Wah,
is a good
wah.
foundation. Maybe some moisturizer, a couple of pluckings. It would go fine.
All right, I get it. I'll add shaving to my list of things to do this week. Kind of like
I think
rubs in
you
his
would
5
look
o'clock
dashing.
shadow.
I think you would look dashing with your mustache.
Ugh. That's a little too far there.
Too much? Fine. You would look like you were less cold if you had a mustache.
I'll consider it.
Warm the upper lip.
A thin one.
A
I think she
porn
just wants to look
stash.
more French, honestly.
Hon.
I've thought of something as Hermes stops his pensive eating of his waffle.
What is it?
What if we were to go there, presenting each some type of trouble that would make us interesting for any of the happenings connected to the asylum? I call it the asylum because it gave off a really weird, resort, asylum. But what if we kind of posed as potential subjects for whatever weird happening is going on, especially if multiple people connected to the, Pleasant Paradise Park has been. It's Pleasant Park?
Paradise
Pleasant.
Park is the park where the farmers market took place. Pleasant Views is the
Pleasant Views.
Lots of P names.
A lot of alliteration. I love it. Yeah, that's the name. Yeah, so Hermes pitches the idea of maybe going there in hopes to, cure our whatever and have a fun time, but also maybe, try and gather the attention of whoever is.
Cure this aching back.
Whoever is potentially taking the people.
That is definitely something that we could do. What do we do though if we get kidnapped? For real?
Establish check-ins.
I'm sorry?
Check in with each other.
Oh,
Lisette, I'm sure that me and you can take care of ourselves.
I can too.
Alright.
I've gotten into a few tussles. Thank you.
Well, wouldn't it make sense if we all checked in like a circle, so then that way, there would be a break in the chain if something happened?
You want us to hold hands?
No. I'm saying every so often, you just kind of see the person you're supposed to see. Be like, okay. Because that way, if somebody goes missing, so say if you two go missing, we wouldn't know that happens. It would just be kind of like a flow around in a circle. Okay, I'm stupid apparently, so
this sounds amazing. I don't see anything that could go wrong. So we
unless they're shapeshifters or something.
That
don't feel
or we check in as a group for kind of like, a
Or a couple of
air
groups.
quotes, maybe like a workplace getaway or like, group bonding session.
Oh my gosh, are we doing a
It could
group
be a
bond?
bachelor party at the spa. No,
It could be.
don't know.
Yeah, bachelor party for this big guy's sister.
Hermes just starts receding back. Just like,
Yeah, I'm a short little guy. I'm closer to hell. I got things to say. Fear no man.
I think that this is a good spot to end our session.
Could we end like rolling up to the place?
Yes.
That's where I thought we would stop.
We'll put a tentative pin. Kind of depends on other factors.
Okay.
Well, are you gonna ride on the back of this at a motorcycle?
Yeah, of course I am.
Delightful.
All right. Thank you guys so much
All right,
for
bitch.
watching. Bye.
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 Bye.